Once upon a time, there was a young man named Max who lived in a small town. Max was always looking for ways to make his life better, but he never seemed to be satisfied with what he had. He was constantly comparing himself to others and wishing he had more. One day, Max heard about a wise old man who lived in the mountains and was said to have all the answers to life's problems. Max decided to go and see the old man to ask him for advice. After a long and treacherous journey, Max finally arrived at the old man's humble abode. He was greeted warmly by the old man, who invited him in and offered him a cup of tea. Max sat down with the old man and began to explain his situation. He told him how he always felt like he was missing something in life and that he couldn't find happiness no matter what he did. The old man listened intently to Max's story and then said, "My son, I have a gift for you." The old man handed Max a small box and said, "Inside this box, you will find the secret to a happy and fulfilling life. But be warned, it's not what you might expect." Max eagerly opened the box, expecting to find a treasure trove of riches or some magical solution to his problems. But inside the box, he found only a simple, handwritten note. The note read, "Happiness is not found in what you have, but in who you are. True fulfillment comes from within, not from external possessions or achievements." Max was initially disappointed by the simple message. He had been expecting something more profound or tangible. But as he sat and thought about the message, he began to realize the truth behind it. Over the next few weeks, Max spent time reflecting on the old man's message. He began to focus less on external achievements and more on developing his internal self. He started practicing mindfulness and meditation, and he began to find happiness and contentment in the present moment. Max's newfound perspective on life brought about a significant change in his behavior. He started treating people with kindness and respect, and he focused on being a positive force in the world. Eventually, Max's behavior began to influence those around him. People started to take notice of his positive attitude, and he became a role model in the community. One day, Max was walking down the street when he ran into an old friend who he hadn't seen in years. His friend was amazed at the changes he saw in Max and asked him what had brought about the transformation. Max explained the story of the wise old man and the message in the box. His friend was struck by the simplicity and truth of the message and decided to take a similar journey to find fulfillment in his own life. From that day forward, Max and his friend became ambassadors of the old man's message. They traveled the world, sharing the wisdom they had gained with anyone who would listen. The story of Max serves as a powerful reminder that happiness and fulfillment can only be found within. It's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of external achievements, but true happiness can only be achieved by focusing on our inner selves and developing a positive outlook on life. We all have the power to make a difference in the world. By focusing on kindness, compassion, and positivity, we can inspire others to do the same. And by sharing our experiences and wisdom, we can help create a world that is happier and more fulfilling for everyone.